I'm here with Mike.
Alongside here with Chris, and this is CNM. It's been a while. It's good to be back. We're in our newly renovated studios, and this is just where we can gather around, drink our water or coffee or whatever it is we have in front of us to shoot the poop, shoot the breeze. And today I said to myself, don't start playing PlayStation 3 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 because I'm going to get sucked into this. It's a time vampire. Just don't even start. You'll never get off of it in time for the show. The only way to win is never to play. Same with violence, folks. Same with violence, kids. Don't play that game. And nuclear war. And to a degree, tic-tac-toe. But today, we'd like to just discuss our dream home. Just dream homes in general and building materials. So, I mean, I'm here with Chris, and you have some experience with this in a couple ways. Explain it.
Recently moved, so kind of going through some things that I've always wanted, and slowly but surely kind of getting there. Finally got, solid surround sound, got my 42-inch TV, and wanted to get another one to go side by side. Some people think that's a little much, and we should be content with what we have. And it's not that I'm content, I just think that would be awesome to have two TVs side by side. You can have a couple things going on.
Why not three? Why not three? Because, yeah, we can complain all day about how bad we have it in the greatest nation on earth, but why not three? Because then you get that immersive. Some people say, well, when you're playing video games, it's only good for the racing games because it's like a cockpit, because the bezels of the two TVs on each side of you, sort of make it less immersive if you're playing a first-person shooter. But if I could build a house from the ground up, number one, and if I had, of course, the cash and money on hand, I'd like to get a lot somewhere and have purchase a lot of a plot of land and have enough for a good down payment, at least 20% actually, like down payment, because a house payment can end up being as much as rent is or less, and so what I say is I build it myself, custom build, save money in the long run. I say you spend a little more money now to save more money later, or you could spend less money now and pay a lot later.
And when you do it yourself, you're getting exactly what you want, which is the big thing. It's something that you're actually wanting, and you're not going into some place that somebody else has put together, last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Yeah, you
build it when you want. I hear the best time to build one is in the summer because the concrete sets, sets up better in that summer weather. And the other thing is, I don't have to waste money replacing the toilets they put in and the light bulbs that they stick in there and the windows. So starting from the ground up, building a house from the ground up, start with maybe a bomb shelter. In that, get it in sprinkler system. You gotta have a place to put your waste. People don't think about it in a survival situation. You get a generator or gas generator, but what if the gas goes out? Gasoline, it's redundancies. I'm just thinking survival-minded, but they say a cave is a grave, as well. A cave is a grave, so you can only last so long under the ground. But then, thinking. Yeah.
You say start from the ground and go up. I want to actually. My dream house would be a fortress underground. Nothing on top. What you mow your lawn is my roof.
Yeah, and impervious to tornadoes and stuff like that. I went the replacement windows that are triple paned. They're lined with that solar array material, and then they're in between the panes is an inert gas, most likely krypton or argon. And you get slate roofs. I've been told will last forever, but there's also those Spanish-looking ones. And when you're building a deck, there's certain braces that need to go in there. When you're building a foundation, there's certain things. You can have metal studs. But getting down to the brass tacks of it, I've seen a Michael Hogan, the iDrive garage door opener. It's quiet, but it's fast. It's actually just a little round, cylinder that actually goes up there. It's not like a motor that you would typically see. It's just unconventional, I don't think I'd ever want a pool, but maybe as far as the garage, there's many other things like, the drawers, the light bulbs. Okay, there's Hue light bulbs, which, don't get me wrong, they're expensive. Hue light bulbs are about $600 for 6 light bulbs, I think. Or no, $400 if you wanted 6 light bulbs. But they're controlled by Wi-Fi, so you can change the tint and the brightness of them and the color.
You can really mess with some people that way. Have some guests over and mess with the lights.
They're made by Philips. You know, when it comes down to it, you'll know. I mean, toilets that either two-stage flushes, like if you only need to flush liquid, you use less water. Money saving, energy saving things like get that fridge that you know is a Detreo because it opens up wide for the refrigerator part. It makes sense to have a freezer on the bottom. I mean, it's just common sense stuff. You know, like I said, you know, maybe solar panels. I mean, it is going to cost more, but I mean, you have a central vacuum in the kitchen where you can just sweep it into a hole that's built into the floor, and it's a central vacuum right there. You know, it just induction cooktop. We have a lot of people have glass cooktops. A drawer for the washer, the dishwasher. They actually pull out. It's a pull-out washer. It's not one of those things.
Like a restaurant.
You know, and yeah, you can build in your deck with that yellow wood or whatever. I mean, you can build in the propane. But the other thing that I look forward to someday maybe is you know, motorized blinds that black out your home theater. I mean, you know, maybe even a built-in, you know, I mean, you can dream. I can dream, can't I? But the other thing is, they make a $900 General Electric. I know General Electric makes one, but there's a $900 washer-dryer combo, clothes dryer and washer, all in one. You put your clothes in there, it washes them and dries them in one. Did you know that? Some people don't even know what's out there, you know. And so I mean, yeah, I say, and then there's direct buy. But I hear direct buy membership. You go there to the showroom, and if you don't, then that's the only time you could ever choose it. And it's sort of a high pressure situation, and it's like $5,000 a year. So you really want to be buying a lot of stuff in order to save any money with direct buy. But I mean,
if you're gonna be a home remodeler, that may not be the bad thing to do. But hey, you're making it rain, as they say.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe something.
I mean, gutters. I'd get the gutter helmet. I mean, fireplace. I mean, anything you can do. I mean, it's stuff that I can't even think of right now. I mean, you know. When it comes to home building, you know, like talking about those energy efficient windows and your security system. I mean, yeah, all the sprinkler system as well. You know, the thing is though, you want to have a front porch. You know, people don't have front porches anymore. You know, you sit down there in a rocking chair, have a iced tea. You know, people don't do that anymore. You watch the kids play basketball in front. I mean, that's what that's what almost a must-have is the front porch and
skylights out back, right?
Skylights, things that are easier to build in. You know, like a solar tube is like it doesn't even have to be a clear day, and it reflects the light into and saves energy. You know, that you don't have to flick on a switch in your bathroom, or for instance, you know, motion activated lights. You know, they have those now. 40-year light bulbs. They're not going to fiddle with those floodlights that go out after you turn them on once and twice. You know, I mean, I'm talking about 40-year, and that's another thing. Color temperature. It's not just brightness. It's not just wattage. There's color temperature. You know, the lux, the wattage, and the lumens. You know, there's a lot of things. I mean, you don't just halfway do it. I mean, that's not the way I at least I want to approach that. And so yeah, I mean, you know.
That's the home of the future. About the pool. My dream home won't need a pool because it'll be lakeside.
Well, you know what? I have an indoor. My bathtub is just an in-ground pool in my bathroom. You know, it's just an indoor pool in my bathroom. That's what my bathtub is. My bathtub is the in-ground pool inside indoor pool. The roof. There's something with that, and you know, try Tyvek or house wraps. I mean. Think of it this way. I talked to KCP&L, and they told me that if you have a home that was built within more than 5 years ago, it's already out of date as far as energy efficiency goes. In 5 years, your home will be behind the curve as far as, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's out of date as far as those energy...
That's how everything seems to go, you know. A new car model comes out every year.
Yeah. Speaking of cars...
Trump's the last one before it.
Yeah.
Computers are put out, and the next day they
shopping
seem
for cars
to be outdated.
Yeah. Well, it's engineered obsolescence, and that's almost a whole other episode. But I mean, so with that, I mean, unless you know, my colleague, my partner here in crime has anything to add. As far as you know,
your dream home is going to be like a bunker. You know,
yeah, you know, a fortress.
I can't get one underground. It's going to be 1.5 foot, 2 foot concrete walls all around, windows with metal.
Yeah, and you know what? That's interesting.
Shut.
There's a home in like Springfield, It's $7 million just for the materials, and not counting labor. $7 million home, and it's meant to withstand it's actually a mansion in, I think it's Semo, Missouri. I want to say.
And I don't need a mansion. I only need a couple bedrooms.
But it's a test home to demonstrate it's pretty much also it's like a cement composite, you know, and shopping for a car is the same way, but that's another episode as well. But like for the kitchen, for instance, like corner sink, you just get good flow. I mean, if you can put an attic fan, I don't know if attic fan
wide open, free range of everything.
Yeah, I mean, you have
too much clutter.
And you know what? Here's the thing about ranches. If it's one floor, you don't have to go up any of the stairs. And thinking about this, your climate system, your climate control, and your laundry, if they're not in the same floor or at least not in the same room, then you'll avoid a lot of dust. And then you install water softener, tankless water heaters. They've got hybrid kind of things that because if you check the electricity goes out, I've been told that the tankless water heater will still work, but I'm not sure about that. So I mean, it's nice to have a lot of hot water if it does go out, and you can heat your home with the tankless water heaters. That's the way they do it in upstairs or just like a microwave. Think about that stuff like that, like plumbing, plumb that in. But I mean, that washer I talked about, that washer dryer, like in one, it's $900. So for that, you could have bought a washer and a dryer separately. But
I don't know how I feel about that at all in one. Unless they are actually rather efficient. The way seems like you're gonna kind of slow everything down.
Saving money.
Use one machine at a time.
Saving money though, because a front loader is more efficient than a top loader. Because think of it, in half the water, it tumbles it into that water, and you can use less water and still get them just as clean. So I think it would even get cleaner with the front loader, front loading washer. And to me, it's just I set it and forget it. I'd like very much not to have to worry about that. And getting a vacuum cleaner, I'd like to get a Dyson. I mean, unless I have the central vacuum as well. The pool, you can have hot tubs and conveniences.
It's like it's a dream. My dream is to live on the lake.
Yeah. A thermostat. I saw this in Lowe's. Thermostat. It syncs up with your iPhone, or it's an app. And when you're not home, you can program it, fully program it like any way you can imagine. And pests. I like to keep the pests out. I say.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah. I mean, just pre-do that. Like with the electro waves that send signals that the pests don't. That the pests don't like. And the only other thing I was going to add, two things. Like I said, the water softener, or we can get the tankless water heater, but you can also get a water filter that's installed like in your utility room. You can also get an air filter, and that would be very nice to have clean air, and it's yours, and it's something you're going to stay. It's an appreciating asset, and watch Michael Hall again. Watch This Old House. I encourage you to do all that, do the research, and make it count.
Do what you want. It's your dream.
The American dream. Thanks for joining us for this edition of CNM, and we'll catch you next time.
Have a good day.